Every day across North Carolina, thousands of children live without a home. The state is now coming up with a plan to help the youngest among them. WRAL's data journalist Ali Ingersoll takes us inside the numbers tonight and to an emergency shelter where that plan is beginning to take shape.
In the shadow of Durham's skyline sits an emergency shelter called Families Moving Forward. The program director there, Tasha Melvin, says it's a tale of two different worlds for the community she's working with and those who will live in the buildings going up around the city.
I can only imagine what that parent feels every time they see a new housing development go up that they cannot afford, and all they want is a safe place that they can afford to raise their child.
Melvin says the Triangle's current housing market is increasing stress for families and providers.
The biggest change has been our ability to move them into permanent housing quickly.
At the location where Melvin works, she says they're serving about 60 kids under the age of 5. It's estimated that statewide, more than 32,000 children that young are experiencing homelessness. And that can leave them behind by the time they get to school.
They're not engaging with children their ages. They're not learning how to write or hold pencils. And we have realized by the time they have entered our shelter, there's significant loss.
There's another issue, though. While federal law requires schools to identify and serve children who are experiencing homelessness, it's hard to count how many kids under the age of 5 are actually unsheltered. Psychologist Dr. Mary Haskett at NC State helped create the state's plan to serve those children. She says making it easier to access services would help them not fall through the cracks.
Until we have reliable, valid data on the number of children, young children experiencing homelessness, we're not going to be motivated to make improvements in their lives and to enact the kind of legislation that's going to be required to better support these families.
And create stronger units for the kids as they learn and grow. For WRAL News, I'm Ali Ingersoll.